He's like, I want a woman in the chest. And I'm just like, did you have to advertise it?
Oh, I don't know how to put
Anyway,
it in.
I
That's
don't
what
remember
he
either.
said.
Oh, his last one was literally I.
Oh my
And I was
god.
like, hi guys, welcome back to the channel.
And if you're new here, hi. We are filming our immediate left swipes on dating apps. You need to know that we're both bi, so
Oh,
when you're knowing this, you're seeing who's kind of there. And this is all fun and games. If this is on your, we don't hate you.
no hate, no shade. You do you. It's your profile. It's just our opinion.
Yes, exactly. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
Okay, I've got my list.
Oh, okay.
Um, so most of these I feel like are pretty reasonable, understandable. Like I feel like everyone's like, "Oh yeah, I agree." But the first one I'm gonna do, and it's because I've seen this, and I'm just like, "What do you mean?" If they say they have dark humor,
Dude, I have one so similar.
here's the thing. Like, I don't care if you have dark humor. Like, that's your humor, that's whatever. Like, I know people with dark humor, it's fine. But I feel like anyone who like advertises that they have it, I'm like, I feel like you just want to be rude. Like, I feel like
That
you just want to
no,
be rude and mean to me.
exactly, exactly. I agree. Yeah, I agree with you. That's a nice one. I didn't even think of that one. And
Like,
me when we're different.
me would have had two different experiences. Oh my god.
No, mine is specifically if they're a man and their interests are like horror, thriller, books, TV.
Mm.
Let me censor my words so hopefully you guys get what I'm saying. Because I have a fear that they wanna me and they're putting like a little like, oh I told you. Like haha I told you. So
Yeah. Yeah, I get that.
because
I get that one. I agree.
literally
Yeah, it's like I'm fine with like, oh, your favorite movie genres, horror, whatever. But when it's like you express so much that you really like it, I'm like
yes.
why are you letting me know this much?
Right. Or like I think true crime's an option or like crime. Left, especially if they're a man. Like with a woman, I feel I would less be scared.
Mm.
Maybe that's a little misogynistic. I don't know. I don't know. I'll check myself later. But with a man, for some reason, I think because I already have a fear of men, but it's just even more like no.
My next one, ready?
hmm
Again, I'm just like again, this is like, what do you mean? Like this is just like, what do you mean? Has sad boy slash girl.
Yeah.
I'm just like, hey, everybody has sad times, okay? Like,
Yeah.
I'm not hating. Like, this is not like, oh, you gotta be happy, you know? I'm just like, if you put like, oh, I'm such a sad boy, I'm such a sad girl. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, what do you
No.
mean by
Yeah.
that?
It kind of also gives like middle schooler. No hate.
Yes, yes.
We're grown adults. Like you can tell me date one, I have depression. Like that
Yeah,
might make it
yeah,
hard for me.
yeah.
Okay. I'm not gonna do anything, but sad boy. Like, girl, okay.
Most of these are from like experience of like seeing them or something.
Yeah.
I never would have thought because I never thought anyone would ever put this. No offense, guys, if you had this on your
Oh yeah,
profile.
no offense, no offense.
But I saw a man with it, and I was like,
Yeah.
what?
It also kind of gives me the ick a little.
Yes, yes. I'm just
Like,
like,
cause
it's.
boy, sad boy. Like you're a man. You can put sad man.
I'm sorry, guys. One, I feel like I don't truly know what you mean enough, and second, I'm just like, did you have to advertise it?
Oh. I
I feel
can
like
get where you're coming from.
that's like when we're having a conversation, be like, oh yeah, I just like let you know, like I got like depression or something. Like, oh okay, yeah, I've been there,
Right.
done that. Just maybe don't like have one of your parts of your bio just be sad boy, sad
Right.
girl.
It kind of feels performative. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know if that'd be the right term, but a little like you're making it your like whole personality when it's not that serious to you.
yeah.
Speaking from someone with down lows, downy lows. All right, mine is another one that's kind of cringy. and that's flipping off the camera, especially if it's not aesthetic. If you're just standing there, I see somebody like, girl,
Literally,
please.
literally. This, oh my gosh. I 100% agree.
Literally.
100%.
I've seen some like aesthetic flipping off the camera photos. Like, look at my Pinterest. Like, look at my Pinterest boards. But it's like, it's just like, it's so cringe most of the time.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, like, I've seen ones where it's like every single photo, they're flipping the camera off. I'm like,
I know.
you don't have a
Why?
single photo of you where you're not flipping off the camera. What are you doing?
Exactly. Why are you so mad?
Why do you have so much beef with this freaking camera? Like, what is going on?
Especially men. You could be a man and put up a peace sign.
Yeah. Or just don't put up anything.
But I don't know. I also feel weird with my hands down though. Like, I never take photos just with my hands like,
Yeah. Like, just a little,
okay.
little,
Yeah, exactly.
little heart.
Exactly. Oh yeah, exactly.
I would love that. This is for men out
Exactly.
there. If you were to be like, I would love that. Some of these like go together, basically like multiple, but like under the same kind of gist. This one is they have their Snapchat in their bio. And then to go along with it is like if they part of their like bio message thing is like, oh, if I missed you, just add me on Snapchat.
Oh yeah. Or they're insta I'm sorry, not to add tears. They're just looking for followers.
Yes. Also, like one, I don't have Snapchat, so like no.
I'm
But
not
like
12 anymore.
yeah. But like also, I'm just like, why you want to have all of our conversations on Snapchat?
Right, your little sus.
That's weird. Like that's weird to me. I'm like, one, I don't know what you're gonna send me. Okay.
Right.
Second, like I'm not sitting and like again, I'm not 12. I'm not sitting and having an entire conversation on Snapchat. Like message through the app. Like what is this?
Exactly.
There's a reason
No,
the app
actually.
has messaging.
Especially getting at our age.
Yeah.
Like when you're like 18, 19, I can understand it. You're
Like
more
we're
like
freaking dinosaurs. You get to
I'm
our
just
age.
saying. Because when I was this is why I thought about this. Because or I was 18, almost 19. I had the app. I had Bumble, and I fell into this trap. He's like, "Oh, I mean, Snapchat." I was like, "Okay, whatever." And then he asked me to send a picture of my hand, and I always do it for the plot. So I was like, "Where's this gonna go?" So I sent a picture of my hand. No response. I'm like, "Is this man collecting hand pics instead of feet pics? Like, what's happening?"
Yeah.
So my hand might be on some random man's phone in the Chicagoland area.
That's so funny.
Okay, this one is I hate don't say hey or don't be dry.
Oh,
Like, what am I
yeah.
supposed to do?
Yeah.
I feel like am I meant to entertain you and bounce around? Like it's a
Yeah.
oh piss me off.
Yeah.
And I just feel like they're mean. Like that's having no patience. Like you're kind of mean. And so many men that say don't be dry. I feel like they're the dry ones.
A
They
hundred
don't ask
percent. A
questions.
100%. Oh, people. Some people are so bad at conversations. I thought I was bad at conversations until I got on dating apps, and then I was like, no, you mother freakers are the ones that can't hold a conversation. Because like, why am I asking you about your life, and you're like, yeah,
Right. Okay, where am I supposed to go
what?
from here?
Like, give me something back.
Exactly. I don't get it. I get like reactions because I'm not good at reaction. Like, oh, cool, nice, nice. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
fun. I use emojis, but like, you can't even ask a question. Like, that's bare minimum conversation tools. Everybody out there, ask questions.
Mine kind of goes with that because
Ooh.
it's like what am I like you're giving me nothing to work with, okay? Which is when they have no bio slash I don't know what to put, so just ask me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like what? Like the whole point of the bio be like you could literally just be like, "Oh, I like sports," or "Oh, I like this musician," or "I like." Give me anything. So if I actually want to like have a conversation with you, like we actually have a conversation, I'm not having to try to figure out what to ask you to get the conversation going.
Exactly. Or if you want, just put your intentions there. Why you have that?
Yeah, just like literally give me anything. I shouldn't have to ask you. That's the whole point of this part of the app.
Exactly. It just also it's like bare minimum. Like if you can't do simple that, how are you gonna be in a relationship?
Like this thing is like I get it. Bios are difficult, like they're hard to think of, but like there's a reason they're there. Like
Right.
Give me something.
And I'm sure with 10 minutes of thinking, you'll find something to put in your bio.
Yes, yes.
Okay, this was similar to your first one.
Oh,
So I'll just
okay.
make it quick.
Okay, okay.
We'll get along if you can take a joke. You just want to be
You're
mean to me.
literally you're just rude. You're just rude.
Literally,
That's all
all
it
men
is.
that say, "Oh, it's jokes," you're actively being rude.
Yeah. That's like someone will say that and then they'll be like they'll make a joke about like your weight or like how you look or like something else you could be insecure about. And then when you're like, why would you say that? They're like, oh, I said if you can't take a joke, it's a joke. No, it's an insult. The
Literally, it's an
freak.
insult.
This one, I feel like it probably will depend on like where you are geographically.
Ooh.
Because if you're some places, you probably will never meet someone that fits this. But where I
Mm-hmm.
live, there's far too many people that fit this, which is if they're in the military. I come from a military family. No hate and whatever. Like, don't be like, oh, you're dead. Nope, no. The problem is that I know too much about what you guys are like. I know how y'all
Mm.
work.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I don't want to end up in like freaking, no offense, like freaking North Dakota or something. Okay, no offense to
Right.
North Dakota, but I don't want to live there. And so if I meet someone and we fall in love and whatever, and then you're like, oh, I am moving to freaking North Dakota. Do you want to come with? Or we have to no longer be together. Like, what? Like, I'm not doing that. No, thank
Yeah.
you.
I realize I also swipe left on all men like that, but I agree with what you said, as well as so many stories about like plus size women with military men, and it's just like, nope, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
That's not who I am. Sorry for the
Yeah.
military men with good intentions, but I feel like especially the military men with their like military uniform
Yeah.
on.
Yeah. No. No,
Yeah.
I hear far too many stories from like my brother and stuff. And I'm like, y'all are crazy. Let's just say that like there's a certain thing that's like a running joke in the military is that like a guy will meet a girl and 2 weeks later he's looking at rings.
Oh.
Like it's like a running thing that they literally get married so quickly.
Oh. That's
No, thank
not for
you.
me.
No, thank you.
Oh, I have so many quotes. I haven't seen this too many times, but enough times to put in here, which nice guys finish last. Nice guys don't call themselves nice guys. Any good human, I ran into someone who was like, no, I'm a good person, I'm a nice person. They were not. They
No.
if you think you're nice in the society we live in, you're not nice.
Literally. Also, just like, I feel like anyone who's nice, like, you're not having to like advertise that you're nice. Like, what are you compensating for? That you're like, I'm a nice guy. I'm so nice. Shouldn't
Right.
that, like, shouldn't I just, it just be assumed that you're nice?
Right.
No,
Yeah.
no. Oh, okay. This, I feel like this should be common understanding,
Ooh.
but I'm realizing for a lot of people, and I've seen quite a few men and women have this, okay?
Mhm.
If you have anything about an ex, I'm not
This
swiping.
was lining up with mine. What's an example?
Like I literally saw an example the other day where on like, cause like on Hinge you can have like a like, oh, like pick a first date, like what's your date, and it has like three like options that you can like choose whatever, and I can't remember what the first two were, but his last one was literally, I spend the whole time sobbing to you about my ex.
Oh my
And I
god.
was like, first of all, sounds like you're not over your ex, sir.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Second, even if you're joking, which I'm guessing is like a joke, but even if you're joking, why are you bringing up your ex on a dating app?
Exactly. That's so weird. That's your whole personality too? Like that's the bulk of your personality right now?
Yeah,
That's
no.
weird. Don't go on dating apps if you know you're not ready to date.
Yeah, yeah.
Or
Also,
put that down.
yeah, or like also like again, like just why don't bring up your ex? Like I feel like there's so many other jokes you could have put, even if it's in a joke or if it's serious. 'Cause I've seen some where I'm like, this man's serious. Like this man really is over his ex. But even as a joke, like why would you think that like someone would see that and be like, oh, haha, his ex is immediately brought up before you even have a conversation?
You're just
Let me
asking
swipe.
me other toxic people.
Yeah,
Mine's similar to the X, and that's having a picture with like a woman, but she has a clown emoji over her face or a devil emoji. I'm like, girl, like you did not look that good in this picture. Didn't need to put that on there.
It's like you telling me you had no other photo. Like if you're like, oh no, I really look good in this photo, like I really look good in this photo, just crop them out.
Right. It feels a little like spiteful. Like you're still mad.
Yeah. Or even if you're gonna like if the photo won't work because of the crop, whatever, literally just put like one of this like standing men emoji. Okay. This one's a multi-parter, but again, it all falls under the same thing. So I'll read them all like in one go. So the gist is they have like two photos.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Mm-hmm.
like the gist. Cause I'm like, first of all, like, there's no way you only have two photos of you. Okay. And then going with this is hunting photos. As someone who lives in the South, I don't want to see a dead animal on your dating profile. No, thank you. It has a photo of their car,
Oh, just their car. Yeah,
just the
that's
car.
weird.
I'm like, why do I need to see your car? Seems like you're like flexing or something. And then the last one that goes with it is only photos with friends, like a group.
Yes, I
If
have that one there too.
I
I have that one there
swear,
too.
if I'm having to like cross check like who's in every one of these photos, at least give me a little circle or something.
Right.
I
Or okay, we
can't.
get it. You have friends. Learn to take a selfie. Like, come
Make your first photo a selfie. Okay. I don't know how many times I need to say this, guys. It's my first time saying it.
on.
Make your first photo a selfie or just a photo of you. Because then at that point, I'm like, oh, okay. It's like, but when it starts out as like group photo, group photo, group photo, maybe you, I'm like, by this point, I might have already been like thinking you were someone else in the
Right.
group photo.
And it scares me a little. Like,
Like,
why?
yeah.
Why
Yeah.
just group photos,
Yeah.
guys?
Or like again, like back like you only have two photos. I'm like, I don't know. I literally why? Like just give me something. Or again, like the car one's the one that irritates me the most because it's like, why are you showing me your car?
Right. Aren't you gonna pull up in your car? Like, come
Like, I mean, I guess thank you that I can get a head start on safety, but like
on.
I feel like all the ones that like show their cars because they're like, oh my car's like expensive. I'm so sorry, but I know nothing about cars, so I literally don't know how, how expensive or how cheap your car is.
Yeah.
No.
Mine is like a safety red flag where
Okay.
it's having pictures with kids in your profile and they're like, just my niece, just my nephew. I've only seen men do this. You
Yeah.
guys don't understand the creeps out there. They will see that child and that is their like main motive to talk to you. They can look like
Mm-hmm.
Sally Sue next door. And especially if it's not your kid. Like, did you ask their parent to be on your dating
Yeah.
profile? I
Yeah.
doubt you did.
Yeah.
And okay, you're good with kids. I just see you blowing out a candle with a big. Come on, that doesn't show that you're good with kids.
Yeah. Or like sometimes they'll have a photo with a kid and they don't specify if it's their kid or not. And I'm like, is this your child? Is this not your child?
Right.
Go
You
no.
gotta at least say that, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or at least at some point. Maybe at some point they do. I only swipe left, so I don't know. But
Yeah.
maybe at some point they're like, "Oh, that's not my kid, by the way."
Really,
Okay.
one of mine, and again, there's nothing wrong with this, but just where I'm at in life, I'm not like I don't want this, which is like if they have kids.
Yeah.
Like like no there's nothing wrong with being like a single parent. There's nothing wrong with that. Like this isn't it. But like as a 23-year-old, I don't want my own kids. Like I don't want
Mm,
my own child right now. Like I don't
right.
want to deal with like a kid that's mine. No offense. I also like don't want to deal with yours.
Yeah.
It
And
sounds really
also,
mean, and I swear I don't mean it like that, guys.
I agree because I'm 22. I'm younger than you. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Oh yeah, I don't even have a job right now. Like I know the responsibility that comes with having a kid. I
Yeah.
know I'm not there.
Yeah.
It wouldn't even be my kid, but like you don't know how serious you're gonna get.
That's my thought. Is like I'm just like I'm not ready to be like a step parent. Like if this is gonna turn into something, I'm not ready for that. Like I'm sorry.
Yeah. Do you have more? I have no more.
You have no more. I have three more.
Okay, then do you want to stop this and I'll react to yours
Yeah. Let's do that.
before you? Oh, you're recording. Got it. Never mind. Never mind.
So Hannah's done. By the way, guys, I had
Oh
more than
yeah,
she did. You
I ran
tell it.
out.
I apparently seen more than she's seen or whatever.
Yeah.
So this so again, I feel like maybe this is like geographically you have to be somewhere, and it's like you have to like I guess live kind of near college for this one. If they look like a frat bro,
Oh.
um, no offense. I don't want to date a frat bro. So if
Right.
you like pull out with the popped collar and khaki shorts, it might not work. Okay.
Yeah, also that style is just not appealing to me.
Yeah. Yeah. Just not interested. And then the last one I have is probably single-handedly the most important of them all,
Ooh.
which, and again, no offense to anyone. No offense, but this just shows me we're not gonna align as individuals if they have God first in their bio.
Yeah,
Like, I'm
yeah.
sorry. Or like on like Hinge, you can put like whether you're like conservative or like liberal or like if you have conservative. I'm not. It's not
Oh yeah. That's I definitely agree with that one too. I didn't say it because that was so like obvious for me, but obviously people might not know if they don't align. Let me slow down. Um, where were we? What
God
was I saying?
first.
Oh,
Conservative.
God first conservative. If they don't align politically with me, I agree. Where I'm left. But
Yeah. Like
even though I don't have my pronouns here. I don't guys, I'm she her. I don't know
oh
how to put them
yeah.
in.
It doesn't
Oh
have
my
it
god.
anymore.
She's making me look problematic. I don't know how to put
Anyway,
it in.
I
That's
don't
what
remember
he
either.
said.
Oh, really like a couple weeks ago, I saw one where he literally had looking for a traditional woman. His
Ah,
bio.
what do you
I
mean
said,
by
oh,
that?
like I want a woman in the jet.
I know, that's crazy.
Like that's crazy, guy. No, thank you. That's all of mine.
Alright, that was good. I feel like I agree with all of yours.
Thank you. I agree with all yours too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, so it's like, who do we swipe right on? All right, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry.
Thank you
Thank you.
guys. This
We
was a
really
lot of
appreciate it.
fun. We hope you
Comment.
enjoyed.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah. Comment your left swipes down below too.
yes.
Maybe we can do a video reacting to them. Or
Yes. Please do that. I would love to know what your guys is like if you immediate like no. No.
yes. It's interesting. Humans are so interesting. Yeah, if you want to see more of us, subscribe, give the video a like, that boosts our confidence up. And we'll see you guys next time. Hey! We'll see you guys next time. Bye!